This is a modified acupressure treatment. It's basically used to gather the energy in your hands and spread it to your arms and your torso. It's a relaxing as well as rejuvenating exercise, and it centers you so that you can focus on whatever task at hand. In that context, I taught this to teachers who now use this for their grade school students. Not a lot, but it's a beginning movement to help them focus when they get a little rambunctious. The names were designed for children to use and to bring out your inner child. To begin, we're going to start with the first exercise, the first part of the exercise called catching water. Basically, you're going to tap the outside of the hand to wake up the hand in 3 different directions. This uses the small intestine and heart meridian, and that's a fire element, so that's a good place to start. The next is called lotus, which uses the inside of the wrist. That accesses the pericardium meridian. Lots of chest tightening goes on in the pericardium meridian, and so this is a good way to open up the chest. The next one is called butterfly, and it taps the lung meridian on the bones under the thumb, and this is kind of going from here to here, which is a nice thing to do with the hands. Now that we've awakened the energy in the hands, now we're going to tap the beginning points of all the meridians on the hands, and this exercise is called focus. You tap about 9 times. I use 9 because it gives me the gathering energy, or you can just do it until you don't want to. Move on to the next one. The next is called webbing it, and this accesses the energy in the knuckles to open it up, because a lot of times, especially if you're doing computer work or anything where your hands are constricted, so this helps to open that energy up. And the one that's the favorite with most children is the snapping turtle, and that can be done on this side or on this side, or both. This is a large intestine meridian point. It's also a headache and immune system point. This is a great point when you have a cold. But if you do this exercise in general, it keeps your whole system healthy so that you don't get a cold. The last one is called butting heads, and basically by pointing the hands down and tapping the outside of the wrist, this accesses the triple heater meridian, which is sort of like your thermostat, and that's a way to bring the energy through the first 4 points of the hands. Catching water, lotus, butterfly, focus, webbing it, the snapping turtle, butting heads. It's used to improve the circulation in our hands, which then opens the energy in our chest and our torso. It's used for calming as well as for centering and focusing. So good luck and enjoy. Teach it to your kids and your family.